Throughout the healthcare industry, the failure to identify patient correctly continues to result in medication errors, transfusion errors, testing errors, wrong patient procedures, and even discharge of infants to wrong families. Patient misidentification is cited in more than 100 individual root cause analysis in a study conducted by National Center for Patient Safety US from 2000 to 2003. The Joint Commission US has listed improving patient identification accuracy as one of its first national patient safety goals. World Health Organization recommends its member states to introduce two patient identifiers such as name and date of birth to verify each patient upon admission, transfers, and prior to administration of any care. Neither of these two identifiers should be the patient's bed number or room number. In this video, we present to you key processes which we have implemented for correct patient identification.
We at Breach Candy Hospital, while registering any patient, we run a search process in the system to avoid any duplicate registration. We also ask patients for their government legal ID proof to avoid any errors while registering. Once we registered the patient, we confirm the patient's registration details by reading aloud the full name, date of birth, address, telephone numbers, etc. Good evening, sir. How may I help you, please?
I have my admission today.
Please have a seat, sir.
Thank you.
Have you been to Breach Candy before for any
Yes.
event? You carry your Breach Candy registration card,
No,
sir?
I'm not carrying my admission.
What's your name, sir?
Manish.
Manish. So your date of birth is 28/9/1986. Marital status married, sir?
Yes.
Your address is 2123 Somerset Place, 61B Bulabai Desai Road, Bombay 26.
Yes.
Your mobile number is 98202-28006.
Yes.
So are you carrying your ID proof, sir, with you?
Yes.
Can I have it, please?
Just one.
Thank you so much. So I'll just give you your Breach Candy registration card. Please carry this with you whenever you visit next Breach Candy.
Sure.
Okay, just 1 second, please. So this is the registration card. Please carry with this. Always when you come for any test or anything, please carry this with you, please.
As part of our new patient registrations process, the patient is requested to fill a patient requisition slip giving the details of his full name, date of birth, age, address, telephone number, etc.
Good evening, sir. Yes, sir. How can I help you? Please sit down.
I want to get admitted.
Have you been to Breach Candy before?
No.
Never? Any investigations or any kind?
No.
So you have to fill up this form, please. Yes, sir. So, Mr. what?
Rohan Gawli.
Rohan?
Gawli.
W. So your date of birth is 25/8/1990.
Yes.
You married, sir?
No.
Address is Skyscraper Building.
Yeah.
So do you have an ID proof, please, with
Yes.
you? Can I have it, please?
Yes.
Thank you. Yes, sir. Thank you. So I'll give you a registration card of Breach Candy. When you ever come next time for anything, please carry that with you. So this is the Breach Candy Hospital number. Please carry this whenever you visit Breach Candy.
Thank you.
Good morning, ma'am.
Good morning. I want to do a blood count test.
Yeah. Have you been here?
No, I have not been coming for the first time.
Please fill this form, and I need your ID proof also, ma'am.
Yes.
Geeta_J and hospital.
Thanks. I need your ID proof also. Yeah. Thanks.
Bank card is okay?
Yes, ma'am. Thank you. Thank you, ma'am. Can you please tell me his mobile number?
9869
Yeah.
288
Yes.
965.
Thank you. Ma'am, who is the doctor, please?
Doctor is Nirani.
Okay. Are you carrying urine and stool sample with you?
No, you can give me the content.
Okay. And this is for urine sample, and this is for stool test. Please check the name. Washroom is left hand side, second door. Inside is a platform. Just keep the container on the platform and wait in the waiting room for the blood collection. Will call you for the test. This is your registration number. Please carry this card whenever you visit the hospital. Thank you, ma'am.
As the patient comes for blood collection, we confirm the patient's identity by asking the name and age and reconfirm the same information on the labels printed. Good afternoon, ma'am.
Good afternoon.
Can you please confirm your name and age?
My name is Geeta V. Age is 40.
We just drawing some blood now. Can you give me a hand? Just to reconfirm your name, Mrs. Anita Pillai, age 48 years.
Yeah, it's correct.
Just keep the hand folded for 5 minutes. We have implemented the WHO surgical safety checklist. Patient is received at the OT counter by the OT nurse. All the required consent and reports are checked and confirmed at this point. Anesthetist and circulating nurse become this checklist coordinator and is responsible for completing the surgical checklist for each surgery performed.
So patient name is C.D. Samal.
Yes.
Labels are correct. C.D. Samal.
Yes.
Checklist for Mr. C.D. Samal. We will go to the C.D. Samal.
Following this transplantation.
Which side is this?
Left side.
Left side.
Yes.
Dr. Nidad line circle.
Yes.
Okay.
This is for high risk
Iris.
consent.
Patient is 71 years old. Okay. Okay. Anesthesia consent.
Yes.
Consent taken. Identification band check.
Yes.
Consent taken.
Yes.
Anesthesia consent taken. Iris taken. Show me the blood report. Cross-matching report. Okay. Thank you.
Patient is then wheeled in the OT reception and then the signing of WHO checklist is performed. Signing performed before induction of anesthesia.
तुमचं नाव?
चालू रक्त त्यांचं सामान तिन्ही सामान
For what surgery you are here?
ही प्लांटी
What side it is? Which side?
लेफ्ट
Left side. Marking the site of the surgery is done by the operating surgeon team. Have you met your anesthetist? Dr. Geeta V. The patient identification, site of the surgery and other parameters are confirmed along with the patient by two different individuals such as concerned anesthetist for the surgery and a concerned circulating nurse.
Madam, we have checked with the patient. Can you see for the...
Yes. आप any allergies to any medicine?
नाही कुछ
Any food? काहीच नाही ना. एक मिनिट तोंड उघडा तुम्ही. Sister, no difficult airway. No
Okay.
allergies.
Okay. So we have done with our checklist. We can ship the patient. Blood is arranged for the patient.
Yes. Okay.
Thank you.
Mrs. Saman,
Thank
let's
you.
begin.
Best of luck.
Thank you.
Thank
Can you
you.
please sign on this?
Yes.
Let
Thank
me
you,
also
sister.
sign. The timeout and the sign out is performed by the operating team in the OR room.
We at patient hospital make sure that we identify our patients correctly before initiating any patient care.
Tap crossing 500 mg. Expiry date is February 2017.
Always adhere to the use of at least 2 positive patient identifiers like name, sex, BH number before administering any medication. The basic R's, that is rights, are strictly adhered to. That is, right patient, right dose, right drug, right time and right route.
Good evening, ma'am. How are you?
Better.
You had your dinner?
Yes, I had.
I came here to give the new medicines. Your name, please, ma'am?
Asha,
Still there is fever?
I'm feeling little bit feverish.
Take rest, okay? Bye, good night, ma'am.
We emphasize on patient identification by their name. Using of bed numbers is discouraged. Prior to administering high alert drugs, narcotic or chemotherapeutic drugs, the drugs are counter-checked by 2 different registered nurses as per hospital policy.
In order to ensure a safe transfusion, we have introduced some steps to identify the intended recipient. All patients requiring transfusion, a fresh blood sample is collected for cross-match, on which the phlebotomist puts his signature as well as his employment.
Good morning, Mrs. Danuka. Good morning. I'm Sister Soni. Doctor has already ordered a blood transfusion for you, for which you have already given your consent. Your name is?
Mrs. Anupama Danuka.
Anupama Mukesh Danuka.
Yes.
Okay. Now you have signed in the consent, so I just wanted to confirm your signature. Is this your signature?
Yes. Yes.
Okay. Ma'am, we are sending you a request form along with your consent to the blood bank, from where they'll cross-match with your sample and then they'll send the blood unit. Okay?
At the time of transfusion, the patient is identified by the treating doctor and the nurse assigned to the transfusion. The doctor signs out the transfusion checklist and the compatibility sticker. Unit number 46, issue B positive for Mrs. Danuka. Packed red cells 317 ml.
Yes.
Okay. Patient identified by name, surname yes, IP number yes.
1600359 is IP strength.
Blood group is B positive.
Yes.
Expiry date is 14 February 2016.
Yes.
Tested on 11/1/2016.
Yes.
Signed on the checklists.
Yes.
Red.
Good morning, ma'am.
Good morning.
What's your name, ma'am?
Mrs. Anupama Mukesh Danuka.
Yeah, that's right. I have received the blood from the blood bank. Group of B positive. Right? I have to take the blood, all the details of blood, ma'am. Donation unit number is 46. Blood group is B positive. Date of collection is 11/1/16. Date of expiry is 14/2/16. Collection date is 11/1/16. Now blood is ready for the given. Ma'am, we'll start your blood transfusion right now.
All interventions for correct patient identification are part of our continuous training program for staff, and correct patient identification is each one's responsibility.